Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk, and you better believe Eddie knows that already. These two briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights. But now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate. CM Punk looking to shove.
Trying to put them away, able to counter into a clothesline. You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
Punk now locks in that double under. Double underhook, struggles with the lift, but countered now into a clothesline. Punk sidesteps out of that. Boom!
Picture perfect drop kick. We got to cover. And the shoulders up in time.
I knew he wasn't getting pinned that easily.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True to his in-ring form, it shows Punk's a diligent planner when it comes to in-ring competition. He could have rushed his way into WWE and challenged Eddie again, but who knows how Punk would have performed with less time learning his craft. Now, he's the best in the world, and he's ready to show Latino heat everything he's got.
Two men that are the epitome of resilience. Punk and Eddie always fight with everything until that final bell.
This is going to be as much a psychological match as it is a physical one. I'm sure Eddie's looking to lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory here, but I can guarantee that Punk can plan for that.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become from the top. Double axe handle connects.
Might be going high risk here.
From above. From the sky.
Went for it all, but gets nothing. Northern Lights.
Followed up with the pin attempt. Clearly going to take a lot more to keep this superstar down for the count. Literally.
Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Stalking from above. Incoming.
And did you hear the impact of... that? And are you kidding me? He's going up again? Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
consecutive high-risk maneuver. of this match has certainly picked up.
Misses the target. Oh, look at this. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty. Eddie has to be aware now. This isn't the kid I faced before. This man is my equal. Maybe better.
Eddie gets countered. Oh, float over Russian leg sweep. Check out the springboard. Big clothesline.
Oh, he's ready to add the final punctuation, stalking his prey. Springboard misses the target.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? A back suplex right onto the apron. Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here.
Down by the DDT.
Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
Check out the springboard. Taking off from the ropes. And Punk is really putting the... pressure on.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
What a clothesline.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always...
Punk peppered his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
Submission locked in. Are we going to see? And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
And a reversal by Guerrero. He manages to stem the tide of attack.
Eddie was being tested and was finally able to get some offense of his own. All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Misses on the springboard.
Hooked up. And boom! A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Now Latino Heat has got to invent a new bag of tricks here.
Up high. Oh, got the knees up just in time.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece.
From the top.
Knees up, had that telegraph, but can it be capitalized on?
He's able to counter that.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. DDT! Punk looking to send Eddie to dreamland here. Arm wringer applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now.
Trying to desperately fight their way out, and the hold is broken.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can...
From way up.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Oh, look at this. Over neck breaker. Picture perfect. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
Take off.
Oh, big impact.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Butterfly backbreaker. CM Punk hoists his opponent. GTS connects.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Opponent lifted.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Springboard attack.
And there's a good blow to the body. Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
From the top.
Got the knees up just in time.
Back and forth. This has been an... This could be a cover.
There's two. Breaks the close count.
Just... Barely keeping this match going, keeping the fight inside them going.
And now propped up in the corner.
Big knee lift. Clothesline. Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice. Cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
After everything, he can't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Here is your winner, Punk!
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You can just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now. The COO, the next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the King, Triple H!
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against at WrestleMania. The Rock and The Undertaker, Batista and Cena and Brock.
Oh, so are you saying that CM Punk has no chance against Triple H tonight? Because Punk's got a nice list of WrestleMania opponents himself.
Absolutely not. Like I said, on paper, it looks like a mismatch, but you can't judge heart and guts. Love him or hate him, CM Punk has heart and guts in spades. It's brought him this far, and you can bet he plans to have it to propel him straight to the main event of WrestleMania tonight.
Well, in this business, plans change, especially when they're up against those plans that are so expertly crafted by a mastermind the likes of the Cerebral Assassin, Triple H.
This is thunderous!
CM Punk may be the voice of the voiceless, but the WWE Universe is making absolutely sure their voices are being heard pretty well right about now.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
The cult of personality, CM Punk, prepared for battle against the game, Triple H.
Not to sound like a broken record, but CM Punk has gotten what he wished for. And look at him. He's going to be overwhelmed here. The voice of the voiceless is going to be silenced by the King of Kings. And he'll have no one to blame but himself. What will he say to the voiceless then?
Well, CM Punk's never been at a loss for words, so I doubt he'd start now. The same goes for him being overwhelmed. Punk has always known this is where he belongs since the first time he laced up a pair of wrestling boots.
These are two men who are going to try to tear each other apart.
Tonight, Triple H is not the COO of the WWE. Tonight, he's an ass-kicking machine.
A lot at stake in this match. Whoever wins here will be added to tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Facing off against the champion, Randy Orton, and the Royal Rumble winner, Batista. No DQs, no countouts. A lot of bad blood between these two superstars.
Yeah, Triple H has promised that CM Punk will never main event WrestleMania, and that he's simply not what's best for business. Punk's looking to prove Triple H wrong tonight.
Punk's looking to embarrass Triple H tonight as well. And Triple H, he's looking to get rid of the CM Punk problem once and for all. And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age.
Let me stop you there, Cole. What about the opportunity for Triple H? So much is made of what CM Punk can accomplish this evening, but Triple H can be challenging for his 14th championship by the end of the night.
Well, that's very true, Wade, but if I were speaking for the average WWE fan, that wouldn't be the story they want to see.
Ha! The average fan? Look, CM Punk has had a few hot...
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. He's able to reach the ropes and force the release. Bang! He And guys, we spent a lot of time around these two men. They're ingrained in the locker room. They are two men other superstars seek advice from, but they are not two men that should ever be seen in the same room together.
Yeah, get yourself caught in a room with both Triple H and CM Punk, and you can cut the tension with a knife.
It boils down to trust, gentlemen. Hunter doesn't trust Punk's views on the business, and Punk has the same sentiment for Triple H.
You know, I hate to question Triple H's strategy, but he can't continue to underestimate Punk here like he has been. Punk's proven himself as someone who can overcome the odds when the
takeoff, body from the top.
And the manager is searching under the ring. She could only be looking for something nefarious down there.
And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight.
Face first. Setting up.
The Koji clutch is locked in.
Wait, hold on. Look at this. And he's found a way out of the hold.
Struck with a calf kick.
Leg sweep. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission.
Oh, my God. Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us here. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way. Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing heads...
Oh, the pinning combination! And it has to be frustrating not getting a deep count at this point, but you can't let that get to you.
Maneuver there.
He's getting back to his feet, but is there fight left? Got out of the way of that one. Swinging the kendo stick like he's in ECW.
What? This is turning into Swanson Street.
He saw that one coming.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Pinpointing the leg in the corner.
Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
Oh, the sheer force of that Irish whip.
Oh, knee right to the back. And saw what was coming there.
Big impact on the suplex.
And he manages to kick out at one.
He clearly has no intention of staying down. Disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. He's making his intentions known to everyone in the arena. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Triple H covers. This has to do it. Shoulders up before two.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Time to go for a ride. Bang! What a move.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
Oh, he makes the choice to abandon the hold.
He wants him back up so he can knock him back down.
Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendo stick? And he re-enters into the ring. Time to go for... Turns that back on CM Punk.
Punk avoids the attack. Great wherewithal to dodge there.
jeopardizing position here.
Can't prepare your face for that.
The game in bad shape right now.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H. Crushing impact in the corner. And an elbow for good measure.
And averting damage there.
Legs caught. Got him caught. Oh, dragon screw. Northern Lights. Ascending to the top rope.
Airborne.
Oh, body on body. Heading to ringside now.
Opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting too fancy here. Triple H a step ahead.
Driven into the knee.
And somehow Punk and Triple H still have enough left in the tank to keep this fight going.
They're two of the most stubborn men in the locker room. We're witnessing that firsthand right now. DDT!
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts. Leaning him against the turnbuckle. Punk now looking to reap the benefits of this dominance, dragging his opponent up onto the turnbuckles. High risk, high reward. You're damn right, the plunge. Just fired their best shot. And then some. Going for the pin. Is this over?
There's two. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista.
Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for
Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention of losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista.
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the Animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat.
You can see the savagery bubbling beneath the surface inside Batista. This man is ready to go.
Orton is a man Batista knows very well, going back to when they ran together in Evolution. CM Punk, meanwhile, is the X Factor.
You've got to be ready for anything here in WWE, and WrestleMania is no exception.
A man who had to battle his way into this main event against Triple H earlier tonight. The Second City Saint, CM Punk.
And introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
You have to admire the guts of CM Punk to take on this challenge and keep putting one foot in front of the other, heading towards that ring.
I'm surprised we're not admiring the guts of CM Punk because they are hanging out of his body after that match against Triple H. This has been a long, hard night for CM Punk already.
And it doesn't get any easier with Batista and Randy Orton standing in his way. Beating Triple H was WrestleMania Miracle number 1. For CM Punk to take home the title tonight, he'll need a second miracle.
And a little help from the WWE Universe to cheer him on in the meantime. Time to play spoiler, CM Punk.
This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly why this WrestleMania crowd is on the edge of their seats. We expect the unexpected, but no one thought CM Punk would make it all the way here tonight.
Now Punk just has to finish the job. But Orton and Batista stand in his way with championship ambitions of their own. No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in.
Time to back up as...
Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hole.
Luthez press. Rapid fire right hands.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk keep his title dreams alive in this one?
Caution's the name of the game for Punk. He already wrestled one match tonight, so he's the soft target.
He goes for the cover. He puts an end to the pin there.
Backs.
And Batista gets warded off. And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista are fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk right now. There is blood in the water.
You're talking about the heart of the Second City Saint, though. The chance to become the champion outweighs any lingering pain. A show of absolute disrespect from the challenger. I don't know if you want to poke the bear like that. Drop the champ right on their head with that. They got to be rattled.
DDT.
And now he's back into the ring.
Incoming.
He's locked up here. Jarring impact. You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been three titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, my word, that was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Oh, man, taking it to the street here. And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Put in the corner now. Shoulder tackle to the body.
Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway. Elbow drop.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Connecting with a sharp elbow. And goes back into the ring here.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Momentum moving towards Batista's corner.
Batista's ridiculous power is a huge problem for Randy.
Randy looking to embarrass his opponent.
Batista finds the advantage.
Making his feelings very clear here.
Caught with a lariat.
Being sent to the turnbuckles.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Now Orton looking for some momentum.
The Viper got tired of being pushed around and is set to start striking back.
The Viper is facing a bit of danger here.
Alarms must be going off in Orton's head now. And Punk wants more from...
understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Beautiful. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collector cups.
Polar opposite feelings at WWE headquarters when it comes to CM Punk. But if Punk can pull off the miracle tonight, he would become undeniable.
There's a reason why Stephanie and Triple H have made Orton the face of WWE. As her good friend JBL would say, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, it will look exactly like Randy Orton.
If Randy comes out on top in this match, that will settle the entire issue. He will be, without a doubt, the face of WWE.
And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He doesn't want to be cheered. He doesn't care. It's all about the title.
The animal is certainly still in Big Dave, and he's still upset with this not being a one-on-one contest, but he will take every advantage of the triple threat rules.
The animal is being unleashed.
Batista is backing up every word right now. Batista got out of the way.
He gets back into the ring. Executed suplex.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change, cashing in on that effort.
2 count. No, stops the count at 2.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Able to slip out of that situation. There's the skull absorbing further impact. And he's able to avoid that offense.
Suplex. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Oh, he's about to leave his mark on the competition with that kendo stick.
And Punk just thrown out of the way.
Blast off through the air. It connects.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
What's Batista gonna do here?
Oklahoma slam.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow.
Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps.
Clothesline.
Coming back from the outside now. Orton playing mind games with the enemy.
Big shot taken. That one's going to leave her well.
Orton outthought him there.
Setting up for something here. Oh, face first off the apron.
Went for the kendo stick, and the rights will quickly follow.
Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in.
Cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
It's
Kneeing his way out. And he's free. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
And he heads back into the ring. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. Batista with a patented Batista bomb.
Can we have a new champ after that?
Still in this, the title hangs in the balance.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, So powerful, so dominant. Batista bomb.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Ducks out of harm's way.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Oh, it suddenly got a lot more dangerous over here.
Wielding the table like a weapon and causing chaos. This battle's found its way right to our doorstep.
Oh, I think we know where this is going, and it won't be pretty.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off. Earth-shaking power slam.
Getting smacked in the head with a chair. CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Punk trying to withstand this surge.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Kick gets caught.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters. This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever throwing down like only they can. Locks in the gut wrench.
Suplex. Batista's taking control.
I can't dispute Batista's strategy right now.
Mind games in full effect from the Apex Predator. Back into the ring here. Oh, what a clothesline.
Grabs a waistlock, but looking to battle their way out of there.
From the opposition.
He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Randy weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
Back to Jordan.
That one busted open the animal.
Randy now for the win.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
Devastating kick.
Setting them up in the corner. Ooh, using the sharp point of the elbow.
Caught with the elbow. Counter. Saw it coming. Punk connects with a knee to the jaw. Gonna turn this around.
And followed by a bulldog headlock.
Into the ring again now. Punk has that look. Gonna try to end it.
Doing whatever it takes to keep this one alive.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Regal flex.
The animal on the receiving end. Unrelenting triple threat action.
Punk is pulled in. Just breaking down the body here.
He quickly slides into the ring. Fantastic impact.
And he finds a way to elude that attack. I truly cannot remember the last time I saw a match of this caliber.
Truly the highest praise possible. These superstars should be so proud of their efforts here.
He's got his sights locked in now. Check out the springboard.
Orton.
He's got something coming. He's making his way to ringside now.
Oh, looking to do long-lasting bodily. CM Punk in full control. There's the left. GTS.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at one.
How on earth?
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
He has a chance.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda
anguish on his face continues. Tapping out isn't going to save him here. Oh, this should be it. Uh-oh.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Whip back into the ring. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Into the unforgiving barricade.
Batista with the Batista bomb!
Championship on the line. This could be it.
Batista wins. Even with all the chaos, the animal prevails.
The winner of this match and the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Animal Batista.
What a night for Batista. Taking care of business in the ring and beating down both CM Punk and Randy Orton to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
So much for the Vipers' title reign and Punk's WrestleMania Cinderella story.
A hard pill to swallow for Punk's fans and anyone rooting for Orton tonight. The animal just wouldn't be stopped.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Week after week, John Cena has stood in that ring and defended his U.S. title against anyone brave enough to answer him.
From cocky young upstarts wanting their shot at the crown to the most grizzled veterans, John Cena has taken them all on and put them all down. You have to admire Cena for continuing this open challenge. He's elevated the US title by putting it on the line every Monday night.
And the way Cena has been able to adapt to whoever answers his call has also been so impressive to watch.
Let's not sugarcoat it, guys. Cena's ego is a big part of this open challenge. This is about pride, and sooner or later, someone's going to come snap him out of it.
It is a bit of a double-edged sword. Defending the title against some of the best has to be taking its toll on him.
You gotta be kidding me! Cena's Open Challenge.
The roof has come off of this building. Cena looks like he's seen a ghost.
CM Punk is coming for the United States title.
CM Punk, a man that perhaps knows John Cena better than anyone else in the entire WWE.
You guys talk about Cena's Open Challenge elevating the United States Championship, but let's not forget that Punk has set the standard for what it means to be the best in the world. He takes every opportunity he can to prove it.
And that is what's so fascinating about this. Punk just doesn't want to beat Cena. He wants to remind everyone that when you mention the great champions, his name comes first.
If anyone can match John Cena's fighting spirit, it might just be CM Punk.
Yeah, Punk isn't walking into this one blind either. He's faced Cena and beaten him on some of the biggest stages possible already.
And there's some added motivation for Punk here, guys. He is dead set on adding that title to his resume.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, John Cena!
Cena defending the title against anyone, anytime, and tonight, it's CM Punk's time.
Week after week, Cena's US Open Challenge has been can't miss TV. But tonight is the biggest defense yet. CM Punk attempting to win his very first US title. It's really the only major title he's never held.
Well, with that in mind, it really does feel like there's even more on the line here than just the US title. The anti-authority versus the face of WWE. This is a clash of epic proportions.
Yeah, and I think Punk's trying to send a message to everyone here tonight. If he doesn't get what he deserves, he'll simply take it.
The John Cena US Open Challenge has already given so many opportunities to up-and-coming talent in WWE. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, even Bad News Barrett.
All great competitors, no doubt, but none of those talents are on the level of CM Punk.
I'm right here, guys. Good reflexes from him there.
Breakneck speed, what a hurricanrana. Did they really just bust out a hurricanrana like it was nothing?
Oh, pure malice behind that Michinoku driver. He completely powered out of that pin attempt.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. And he comes in under the ropes now.
He cinches John Cena in.
Uh-oh.
Oh, turned into a backdrop.
CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, Tag Team champion, World champion. But he's never won the United States title. Guys, how much does CM Punk want this title tonight?
He craves the United States title, Cole. If you want to call yourself the best in the world, holding every title of note's a key indicator of the moniker. And you know Punk wants to add his name to the list of legends that have held the United States Championship over the last 3.5 decades.
But even a competitor, the level of CM Punk is subject to curses. We've often seen competitors who are one title shy of a triple crown or grand slam just getting mental block when it comes to getting the last title on the list. Punk might already be seeing this title filling that last spot on his mantle and thinking that far ahead against a competitor like John Cena is very dangerous.
Cena has to be feeling pretty confident with the champion's advantage on his side here.
Yeah, but you better believe that's only going to add fuel to the fire for Punk. This isn't just about what the U.S. title would mean to him. This is about dismantling Cena and proving once again that he's a better competitor than the franchise.
Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and I've never seen a fighting champion quite like John Cena right now.
But you're right, Cole. Granting weekly title shots to mystery opponents is gutsy on a level even the greatest champions in history would shy away from.
And said great champions include CM Punk, who defended his world title at nearly every premium live event during his 434-day reign with
to the sky.
Crushing impact on the splash.
No holding back. That's the kind of risk you need to take to earn the title.
Punk now locks in that double underhook, hoisted up, and backbreaker.
John. Cena's been holding open challenges for nearly 4 months. Week in and week out, he's told the locker room, if you want some, come get some.
And many have taken some, even if none of those challenges have yet to pry that title from Cena's hands. You've got to think that Cena is not at 100% given the caliber of competition he's requesting each week. I believe CM Punk has the highest odds yet for a competitor who has answered this call.
And that turns things around. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, you can just tell that Punk's outthinking Cena right now.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Shot to the throat.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows.
Pummeling their opponent with elbows. Slips out of the way.
Cena gets intercepted. Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
Cena's getting dominated.
Punk's technical prowess is proving hard to handle for Cena here. Arm wringer applied. We're going to crank up the punishment here. Couple of shots to the gut in.
They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting. He finally manages to answer back.
His instincts kicking in and saving him from a further beating.
Into a backdrop. Northern Lights. And CM Punk is in control.
Punk's hard-hitting offense has Cena off balance.
Just look at the damage to John. Cena's face.
Arm wringer. It countered with a knuckle sandwich.
Cena's starting to falter here.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Punk and Cena have to be digging down to their deepest reserves right now.
They look absolutely exhausted, but I don't think either one of them is near giving up yet. Stop cold with a clothesline. And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
Nice counter by Cena. Cena might be able to start mounting something here.
Could be what Cena needed to ignite a rally. Big time high on that kick.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Got to sleep.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Turning it into a pin for the win.
And new U.S. champion, CM Punk.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, CM Punk.
Gentlemen, I think this is the start of a whole new chapter for CM Punk. He is the new United States Champion.
Punk just outsmarted, outlasted, and outperformed Cena tonight.
CM Punk, the best in the world, ready to prove that he truly is the best. Moments away from facing off against the phenomenal AJ Styles on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
CM Punk has battled legends at WrestleMania. He's stolen the show. He's made history here. This is a familiar spot for CM Punk to be in. But AJ Styles, this is his first WrestleMania. His first time ever being on a stage this big. And Punk is well aware of that. No doubt Punk's counting on that fact.
Yes, but it's not for a lack of talent or preparedness on Styles' part. Punk's not going to underestimate Styles just because he hasn't been to the dance, because he knows that AJ Styles can pick up the choreography quicker than just about anyone.
This is huge.
Well, much like every person in this 100,000-plus crowd in hand, I have goosebumps like I've never felt before. This is going to be an all-time classic. And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he is here now, competing on the biggest stage possible.
The biggest stage possible with the biggest bragging rights on the line. Who really is the best in the world?
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Styles soaking it all in, the magnitude of this moment, of this match.
AJ Styles finally where he's always belonged, on the grandest stage at this showcase of the Immortals. Gentlemen, prepare yourselves. We're about to witness a classic for the ages, courtesy of the phenomenal AJ Styles and the best in the world, CM Punk. These two have come so far, but they have always been destined to meet here.
And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles? We are so lucky to be seeing CM Punk and AJ Styles facing off tonight. Well, they have done battle in the past, crossing paths multiple times in the independent scene in the early 2000s.
Look, I'd pay top dollar to see any version of these two men facing off in the ring, but back then, AJ Styles wasn't quite phenomenal, and Punk had yet to become the best in the world.
Indeed, gentlemen, we are seeing the best versions of both men in this ring tonight. And on the biggest stage possible, CM Punk versus AJ Styles was tailor-made for WrestleMania. CM Punk looking to shot, hoisted up, but too heavy, and now counted out. Big clothesline.
I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe it, and I fully expect both men to earn a main event spot at some point in the future. But right now, CM Punk and AJ Styles will have to settle for stealing the show this year.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
One wicked attack after another. CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about AJ Styles, Corey. Remember, the first time the world got to see AJ Styles, he was busting his hump in WCW's Cruiserweight division during that company's dying days, while the main eventers collected the paycheck.
spent much of their career on the
from the heavens.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Float over Russian leg sweep. Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Big night for AJ Styles making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few times. We've seen Punk fight fair at WrestleMania, but just as...
Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
Off the apron to the floor hard.
Russian leg sweep. AJ Styles has had a dream run in WWE thus far, but now he's facing reality, courtesy of CM Punk. Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. Styles has the momentum against him here.
And at this pace, Punk's not going to let Styles get his bearings anytime soon. Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close. Gets back in the ring and the mat. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
He kicks out instantly.
I think he's still just getting warmed up.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ. Both have great striking and submission skills as well. But the outlying categories will be what defines this match.
I'm with you 100% on that, Corey. AJ Styles has the edge when it comes soaring.
High impact. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, CM Punk's making clear that the time for pleasantries is over. And Styles finding out that the hard way.
Beautiful. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Up high.
Huge splash from up top.
Never saw that coming. AJ's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Styles hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
Neckbreaker.
Things are going to plan for Styles thus far at his first WrestleMania. Piling on the attacks against Punk.
Bang! Crucial counter there. Oh, it's not gonna... Uh-oh. Hooked up. Oh, shin breaker. Oh! Trying armbar, submission hold in.
A lot of pressure being applied here, with Styles not breaking and gets free.
Ooh, he fends that off. Styles gets him back. There's return fire on AJ.
Punk now locks in that double under.
Hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out, and a clothesline counter.
Turning the tables. Pin on CM Punk. Oh, he turns it around and has the pin. A great counter to cover. Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage.
Oh, turning the pin around.
He wasted no time kicking out there.
I am honestly at a loss for words right now.
Man, oh, God.
Getting set on the turnbuckle now. Putting it all on the line here, scaling the ropes, and an springboard.
Knees up, got the knees up at the last second.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Is it enough to put...
Triangle armbar. Triangle's in. Triangle's in. That's hooked in deep. Is he going to tap here? And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have some... something else in mind here.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
That might have put it away. 2. And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
Here is your winner, Punk.
You can't deny that both Punk and Styles gave their all in this match. Truly, we just witnessed a match for the ages.
And while AJ was just as phenomenal as he claims to be, CM Punk put his foot down and made perfectly clear to both AJ and the entire WWE Universe that he truly is the best in the world.
The man looking to end the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight, CM Punk.
The following is Kurt Angle's farewell match and is a submission match. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk has gladly accepted the opportunity to ruin Kurt's last night on the grandest stage of them all.
What better test for the best in the world than a man he idolizes? is one of very few men to achieve the amateur wrestling Grand Slam, Kurt Angle.
You can tell Punk has been looking forward to this match. This chance to face Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
Yeah, for years, CM Punk has dreamed of this moment. What a notch in Punk's belt a win here would be.
The only gold medalist in WWE history. The wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
Competing in his final match after a 20-year Hall of Fame career, the only gold medalist in WWE history, Kurt Angle!
For the final time as an in-ring competitor, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. And the WWE Universe showing their respect to this incredible athlete.
Kurt Angle performs at his highest level when the pressure is highest. Tonight, it couldn't get any higher.
Punk fully expects Kurt Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently, a little more intense than the Kurt Angle of old.
It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. Said he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world in Angle's final match. What a better place to do it than at WrestleMania.
Yeah, how could Kurt resist? Angle and Punk have never met in a ring before, but they are known all over the world as two of the best. Now, at last, we get to find out who really is superior inside those ropes.
Launched with a suplex.
CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
It's a stroke of genius in my view, Cole. As much as you want to paint him as a hypocrite, Punk has been great at confusing Angle, disarming Kurt, allowing Kurt to bring his guard down only for an opportunity to stab him in the heart.
Yeah, exactly, Wade. It's a hypocrite that you just described. No getting around that fact.
Launched with a suplex. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. Sharp elbow.
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Angle has the advantage over Punk, and he's putting it to good use.
Insult and injury. Brutal combination. Oh, a boot to the back.
Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle's ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor.
It's a favor deciding a Hall of Famer's retirement match? That's a favor?
Listen, Cole. It's an honor for Angle to wrestle CM Punk at WrestleMania. It's a fantastic ending for Kurt to be able to say, my last match was with CM Punk.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Corey. You've got worms in your ears or something. Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking on a gifted technician like Kurt Angle?
Look, Punk's no slouch when it comes to holds and technical abilities, but let's be clear. He's not on Angle's level. That means Punk really needs to avoid getting taken down to the mat. You don't want to be on your back trying to out-wrestle Kurt Angle.
Wow, he reversed Angle. And way long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young upstart with a ground swell of support behind him, and Angle being the veteran, the true wrestling machine.
Those would have been battles that would have shortened each man's career, no doubt.
Angle might just have Punk right where drops him. Well, with their opponent down now, looking to ensure it stays that way.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play Angle's game and be able to say that he beat him at it.
No, it's a sign of sportsmanship. It's like an olive branch being extended. Punk's allowing this match to be like a home game of sorts for Kurt.
If there was ever one last time for Kurt to put the pedal to the metal, it is now.
Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Yeah, and I knew he was not going to deal with that for too much longer. And no matter how we got here, this is a match that people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel both men's legacies even further.
Clothesline! He's gearing up for something.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down. Oh, launching himself from the ropes.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
What has transpired leading to tonight? There's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Launching. Diving shoulder tackle.
Angle with a spectacular single leg into the ankle.
And the ropes will break the hold.
He certainly wanted to keep that submission on longer.
And he's going to the top. Uh-oh. Way too long. Diving moonsault. Attempting high-risk move.
No fight left whatsoever. Ankle lock applied.
Calculating how to escape here. And Punk able to break the hold. Punk's vulnerable here.
Oh, what a back body drop.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Check out the springboard.
The springboard attack fails to land. Oh, an absolutely disrespectful act of aggression.
Right back to the float over.
That was pretty.
Getting out of harm's way.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Placed into the corner here.
Shoulder tackle to the body.
Producing a trampling.
Beautiful gator roll.
Punk sidesteps out of that. Thumped with a big blow. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Oh,
Submission move being applied. Expertly applied triangle.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but
able to free himself of the triangle.
There is reason for him to fear what is coming next.
Check out the springboard. Clothesline. One step ahead there.
Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch is in. Time to go night-night.
And just look at all this wrenching, the bend up. Coquina clutch, nowhere to go, but there is a way to break it. Big counter by Angle.
Tail over tea kettle right there.
Oh, one step ahead of Angle.
Eyes are fixed, looking to victimize his target. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over.
Solid grip.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent, and a double underhook backbreaker. Slowly rising, but he won't like what he's met with.
Check out the springboard.
Oh, like a projectile, right on target. Another blow to the body. I think the game plan is pretty clear now. And Kurt escaped. CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a go-to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
In the corner, has to find a way out of there. Oh, that'll rally you.
The fireworks just keep coming from Punk and Angle. Neither man is backing down at all here. What a show this has been. And quick as a flash, picks the leg, immediately transitioning into the ankle lock.
Just locked onto the ankle.
And he's tapping. He had to tap. He had no choice.
Here is your winner, and forever, your gold medalist, Kurt
Angle winning his retirement match by making CM Punk tap out, ending an incredible career on a win.
And at WrestleMania, no less, CM Punk tried his best. He took every shot Angle gave him, but the Olympian is just still too sharp between the ropes. Angle's masterful submissions could not be countered.